They just...
We actually did snowballs really well. Yeah, the problem is like some mechanic beforehand, like half the group died, so the snowballs became impossible. But they were actually done
I
well.
also missed. I was not in the snowball because I got knocked incorrectly, so that was a body not in it. So I'm sure somebody died because of that.
The two party also looked hyper sus. I thought we were missing people.
We were, well, I think Kitty was down during that, so 2 was short one to begin with.
But yeah, we had a
died
replacement
for
person.
Servitutes.
Group 1 lost a bunch of people to the
Yeah, I was about to say group one.
That isn't.
Okay.
Like the snowball did the jump
well
with
with
this one, and it dropped at
Is
5 people.
anyone not raised yet? There's one I know North isn't, but they ran out of lives. Is there anybody else?
We're clean.
Alright.
Alright, so we're down 2 at least. Probably Orion as well.
Yeah, did Orion get teleported
yeah.
in?
No,
Yeah, I did get teleported.
yeah, he did.
Yeah, okay.
We're down 3.
So we're just going to be hyper short on the BC party, the snowballs.
Are we wrestling people mid-pull this time?
Yeah, probably those people for this pull.
This party has...
Yeah, I think this will be our last pull for the instance.
Yeah, we have 2 people with 2s, and then the rest of them are 1 or lower.
No, let's try to res cheese at them if we're both alive.
Yeah, if you guys can get more information, that would be great.
Shall we get the metaphorical and literal ball rolling?
Is
yep.
there a group that needs me to flex in for Snowball?
BC. Mainly
I was already
B.
doing BC, so I'll
Yeah.
stay there.
Yeah, stay there. Stay there.
Yeah.
Are takes involving for midding that wild charge?
I am, yeah.
That's like 250k on mitigated. So I think you just need Rampart. Okay. I won't try and make the tank panic then and take their wild charge then.
Alright, do a quick ready check. All the weaknesses should be gone. It should be ready.
Group 1 ready.
You can't do ready check, but
Group C
I
ready.
would assume C is ready.
Doing Group C ready. Okay, I'll take your word for it. We will send at 11:18 AORZ time. Pulling in about 3 seconds.
Wow, no Servitutes all of a sudden.
Get away from Noelia.
Point that north, point that out.
Yeah. They just got a different debuff, so it made it weird.
Alright, we are checking our debuffs.
Raising if we can.
I'm gonna need the rest.
Watch where they're jumping. And was Delta 3.
Raise all of the dead people.
Alright, this is Delta attack, big mitts.
Hold your burst.
Ah, fuck, I forgot.
It's fine. With these out.
Alright, watch your snowballs. Remember where you need to go.
There was.
First? Oh, this one's immune. I'm killing the other one.
Yeah, considering we didn't take B.
Boom.
Well, hey, we killed one at least.
It's so sad.
Quick, kill the boss, we get a better percent.
Absolutely tragic.
Alright, good proud considering we had some incidents and we've got some new people.
Won't release if you saw Rose. There's a chemist with a Rose.
Yeah, it's fine.
Whoa.
We have a bunch of time.
Are we returning?
Oh,
To be
did
clear?
you
Yeah.
decline?
We're
it?
returning
Okay.
anyways, right? Yeah.
Yeah, we're done.
Return, do not leave instance, return.
Yeah, do not leave the instance, leave Fort Tower.
Return.
Leave the instant.
Go get level 20.
Yeah, focus on releveling.
Time for leveling.
I guess I can.
The Unbridled is recruiting.
Unbridled is up. About a minute left.
Have enough time.
Oh shit, is that the ranger? No.
Will my not map
Berserker.
have an ass make it in time?
You
No,
don't
still
have
don't
an
have
app?
it.
Be surprised. You can totally make it.
I think it's a matter of principle for him.
It might be, yeah, actually. We're kind of getting to that point.
Making sure, did the Light Party 2 or did Party 2 tank? Were they dead after the poison attack or something? Because I'm pretty sure I took the wild charge.
I think our party was alive. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know if we lost any tanks. In
Okay.
I will say the Party A Snowball, I definitely watched a Black Mage walk in front of me after I, so they just killed themselves.
Yeah, we had to have lost people on the numbers side because again, the snowball, the knockback into the snowball jump, it wiped out half of party one. Like
Yeah.
everybody
Yes,
but
that
the
is definitely
tank.
the case.
So we need more MIT or we need more people. People are dying.
It's definitely people.
I mean, it's a combination of that, and you just need your healers and your whole party alive because, the knockback is happening, and I'm seeing a whole bunch of people at like 20%. So you guys are just toast.
I even used Riddle of Earth and it failed me. I need to talk
Are
to
you
you.
talking
Powerful,
about
it's a powerful button. So,
When you say
yeah,
when you said the snowball, do you mean when it's rolling or when it does the jump?
No, when it jumps. When it
Okay,
jumps,
okay,
like
yeah.
there was not enough people and it jumped and like half of group one just died.
I couldn't save you because I was dead because I died to the group 2 wild charge. Unfortunately.
Well, were the group 2 tanks able to be in the front of the wild charge for that, or were you just in it? That might be it. But I couldn't see what happened.
Yeah, that
Oh my
would.
god, I don't think Lolo is in it.
Oh, I died.
I have a 2-for-2 sample size that if you get 16 stacks of Ulm, you are guaranteed to get the Berserker soul.
That's not true.
Probably
I
is.
said I have a 2-for-2 sample size.
What he said literally anyway.
I wonder how much damage you take.
At least 10.
Let's find out.
Oh, that's not.
A bunch.
Is it physical? Say this.
Also for group 1, North, do you have a max bard by any chance? I don't think we don't have a bard in our group, and we were both monk, which is fine, but I think one of us should probably be going monk. Or bard, I should say.
With a 10%.
Yeah, but they was your bar the backs.
Okay. Do you mind going bard? Because I think I have more stacks than you.
North said their bard's max as well.
Okay. It's your call. If you really want to go monk, I'm cool with going bard this point. I realized after the first boss we were losing 10%, so one of the two of us should go.
It's
bard.
between you and who? What are your names?
North.
North
Me
and...
and North. Wixel.
Wixel.
Witzel has bar, but I don't know if the bard is max. I think I don't know if it's 11 or not.
Well, my bard is max. Yeah. I think the only class that I'm missing max is Geomancer and Oracle.
Ooh, battle high.
No
Battle
damage,
high.
Berserker Soul. No battle high, but Berserker Soul.
DC level 20.
Absolutely nothing.
Tragic.
After you got like 200 silver.
Yeah, if everybody was able to make it to that CE, they should be very close to 20.
Yeah. Like, I need 7k, that's it.
And remember to not burst the fates.
Yeah, just do like 1 or 2 attacks.
Give him the old left tap.
What's that? Throw a coin?
Throwing dagger.
I thought I text step at it.
You got with Comet?
Okay. Yeah, if you're cool with it.
Yeah.
Again, it wasn't anything against you. I realized after the first boss, I'm like, our party should probably have a bard.
Just keep an eye on keeping that bard buff up. It should be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, bards are very powerful in an 8-man party.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's something like 10k DPS it brings.
They're buffing the Phantom actions too.
Yep.
You think I can get away with not using a Cypher for this next one?
Yes, but it's guaranteed you'd get in here use one. But yeah, since we don't have 48 people, as long as there's 16 ciphers, you'll get in as long as you're standing at the tower. And
The
if
extra
need be-
ciphers. Oh, go for it.
No, if need be, we don't have enough ciphers. I have 53, so like.
I was going to say the only reason that everybody would need to put in a cipher is if we're fighting another Fork Tower group for superiority.
We'll just T-pose on him.
In that case, I'm pretty sure. That's a situation nobody wants to be in.
Should we start advertising in instances looking for people?
Do?
Probably more than this.
Advertising in instances? For what?
Bodies. Just more bodies.
Recruiting.
Bodies for fort?
I've thought about that, but you have to. I mean, maybe honestly.
Are we short on?
Like, I would like to get to 40 so that we can have 6 real parties. Like, technically
Yeah.
we can right now, but we lose a lot of DPS by separating people out.
Yeah, I think your initial worry was like getting everyone to the same instance, but that's been like
Yes.
surprisingly not as bad as you thought it would be. So I think
Yeah, I wanted to stick to 32 originally, so that getting an instance wouldn't be a problem, and we had extra bodies for mechanics, and in case people were posting out.
yeah,
Can we
Like,
get
getting
that
in an
C
instance.
this way?
C is fine.
It's one of those. I can only 2 out of the 3 days, so one day you'll always be 1 down.
Oh, why did I? It's okay.
Yeah, I think we have
See, this is
22 minutes.
Yeah, assuming buffs were put up right when we got out.
Oh, actually is perfect.
I'm curious, as if it's our last pull inside of the instance, should we all just return as soon as we can to end the fort tower lockout as soon as we can?
It's not a bad idea.
Like, as soon as somebody calls, like, return, we just make sure everybody returns first so that the timer starts
I mean, as
running.
long as no one's AFKing for 10 minutes, you're talking about a degree of like a minute or two. It's probably not going to make or break.
Well, that helps.
I imagine at some point we're only going to get one instance. Just because the fight's so long inside.
Hopefully that only happens when we're on the last boss, but yeah.
Does anyone know the difference between Snow Boulder and Chilling Collision on the logs? Both of them should be around the time we're getting.
Chilling Collision is the knockback from the center.
I was going to say, if you'd asked me
okay,
third,
Snowboulder's the first two.
Okay, so Snow Boulder is the first one, Chilling Collision is the knockback, and Avalanche is the party stack, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, perfect.
excuse me, it's Avalanche.
Avalanche.
I say as I push my
because
glasses
it's
up.
launching.
Could probably figure it out by damage too. I imagine whichever one of the 3 does like the least amount of damage is probably just the knockback from the center.
Oh, I took 0 damage from the snowball from the avalanche. Let's go.
It's...
Yeah, I think you guys were just straight undermanned over there because y'all got just turbo obliterated for like a million.
Damn.
I think there's some, in addition to being like a split damage mechanic, like a stack. I think there's also some undermanned shenanigans.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna put myself on Lola's team and have her cover problem solved.
Hey Doa. Time for your favorite pastime.
What is it?
Are you watching? Oh, you're not in the CE? Oh, I'm doing it right now, though. Doing laps with Thief.
Oh, I see what he's doing.
Every time Thief is up, I'm doing a lap. Oh, rip inner release, I'm doing a lap.
I'm so fucking tired all of a sudden. Don't worry about
I
it.
think it's probably like we could come down off of the adrenaline.
It's on at 3:30 in the morning right now over here.
Oh hey, you got the battle.
Yippee.
This is just a reminder, if you guys are going to go AFK, remember not to get AFK kicked. This is still an instance. So you have a 10-minute timer.
Has anyone seen a carrot in this instance?
I've never seen a carrot.
I've seen carrots, but I've never seen the. Not in this instance, but I've never seen the.
I've got a craving for a carrot.
There's always a carrot on top of the tower. Like, always. Never not seen a carrot there.
Last time I went, I thought the same thing as well. Last time I went up there wasn't one. It made me
I'll
sad.
be find it after this.
I could look on the right side of the map.
We consider checking the farm.
Is there a farm in the Cold Crescent?
Is carrot exclusively for one person, pretty much?
I don't know.
Unsure. But it has several spawn locations, so.
I wouldn't know. I've never looted one.
So if I shout in chat, it's gonna, you can get it stolen from me. So
I looted one. I got materia.
And
Did you just
ribbons,
buy
probably.
one on the market?
I've found a few.
I got a timer for the instant. Let's see, he's probably fine.
Gonna be checking bottom right of map for the carrot.
check the bottom left for you. And okay.
So we got a timer on when we walked out of, or when the tower.
My new buff.
17 minutes and 50 something seconds.
Okay. Let's see. Probably safe, but it doesn't look like many people are going.
Where am I linking this carrot to? Into the crossroad link shop?
Sure. Oh, way down there.
Everyone go for that carrot.
You guys.
I'll go to the market.
Yeah, prevent him from getting the carrot.
2 million.
I'm also going to be experimenting to see if 2 people can get it. So.
No, only one person can.
That was an unfortunate combination of things.
Do we have
Sounds
chance
like I
for
might
the
need the res.
CE or not?
Yeah, I need a res.
Yeah, you do. You do.
If we can clear the sea in like 15 minutes, we can, but...
Oh,
That
never
depends
mind.
on the
There's
number of
pots. I'd rather go for the pots. Never mind.
Wait, pots? What is
Yep,
pots?
it disappeared.
Hot instance.
Flash return. Yo, my local pot dealer is back. Let's go.
Let's fucking go.
As long as you can kill that CE in 10 minutes, which I believe is... if you're not killing that CE in 10 minutes, then we have issues.
Isn't it 15 because we have 5 minutes of...
Oh yeah, probably.
before
Yeah,
then.
probably, yeah.
I believe in you all.
Do it.
That's fine. I got the minion finally.
Which minion?
Does the C scale with amount of people inside of
does.
it or inside of the
Yes,
Oh.
yes.
Which minion are you?
Probably the
I'll
people
link
inside of
to
it.
you.
Inside of it, okay.
Probably.
Yeah, I mean, the duty indicates that it knows how many participants it has, so.
Yeah.
Oh, keeping turtles.
I found another carrot. Let's see now with my carrot.
You're expecting too much from a indie company. They cannot scale fates.
A small indie company with no money.
I got
Can't scale face, can't afford to put a normal version of Fork Tower in.
I got 3 materia and 200.
Someone, please go save the person that died in that corner.
Did someone die? I can help.
Yeah.
out with it.
Thank you, Jay. I feel sad for them. I know what it feels like.
Unless you just used the carrot that you linked down in this bottom left corner, there's no carrot here.
Oh, somebody else did it.
I did use it.
How did you get there so fast?
On a mount? Maybe by the map, nerd?
Yeah, true. By the map.
I was already in the bottom left.
I'll keep an eye
Oh,
on
I
them.
see,
I've already
okay.
found 2.
Only
I
one
assume
people can use the
you're
carrot?
Coming from the
Only one.
Ethernet nerd.
That's what I just discovered now.
Yeah, I literally fell down the thing and the enemy aggroed me at that same moment. It's like, well,
My face, my beautiful face.
I'll do her. Nice limit break you guys got there. Sure would be a shame if.
Hey.
then you know, I get. I throw money at the problem.
Let's see if they save that person.
I'm saved. I'm good.
You know why do people hate the pod event? Come on, guys.
I have to do a
I
lot
feel
of
like
these.
I feel like doing all. I feel like doing all the pots is 5 head, right? You ready for the next raid tier? You just sell all the materia. Boom, you're rich.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Anyone else
what I
get
do.
close to the
That's
achievement?
what I do. I just hoard material to the 3rd tier Pentameld and put it all on the market board.
Hey, Drew,
Keep
why
in
did-
mind-
I just pentameld tenacity. It's cheap.
Keep in mind that the new crafting sets are coming, so the current raid tier gear that you use for crafting from tomes will be used to make those best in slot crafting sets.
Yep.
It's not a bad idea to start stockpiling, especially the is it the charcoal or coal or something like that. Always need the metal one.
Athleticism, Death Tower.
It's tools.
I need to go max out my crafters.
Now's a good time. You got the moon.
Yeah.
Pitch me
pretty
if you
good.
can.
Oh no, like I've been using it. I got all of them
already hit
from like
those.
70 to 90 currently. South. No, it's southwest. I have to go
Well,
to the tower area.
and there's a lot of spots in that tower area, so enjoy.
Okay, it seems like it's directly in the middle as well. That's dope. This
I like
is
to like
fun.
go to the top of the mountain, like, and just kind of like bird's eye view, and then follow where it takes me down the floors. So
Oh, found a carrot.
nice.
Carrot is. I'm gonna put it in shout chat because I'm not in link shell, so. Get here fast.
Everyone make fun of the guy not in the link shell.
Ha ha ha.
Know this guy.
I mean, I don't need the carrot.
Love.
We have a link shell?
Oh, put on blast and shout chat. Love this style.
I'm on my way. I'm gonna eat that carrot.
All right. go
Better
back
eat
to
it.
Astro.
You got lucky I don't need it.
I will not be a baddie this time and die 3 times.
Actually, if you need to be in the link shell, you can shout and I'll invite you.
The silver
Can't invite,
dolphin.
in here.
You
Does anyone
son
else
of a-
want this carrot, or should I? Can I use it?
Yeah, you can use it.
Just let us know what you get.
Yeah, come
Probably
on.
materia.
It's probably 200k.
Yeah,
Another
but you
tortoise.
get Gil.
That's exactly what I got. Free material.
I got bronze. Poo. Get out of here.
He's gonna get a Gen Connect card.
You got
I
bronze
wish.
on a carrot? I didn't know that was possible.
I got 3 direct hit 12s, a ribbon, and 200k.
You can only get gold from carrots, right?
I'm already mad at this zone. It insulted my entire family, man. When you know how many runs of Invasion of Dalriada I did to try and get that raptor mount, and then it gave it to me like the first silver chest I opened in here. I'm like, this is horrible. I hate you, game.
It is balanced because the gold pots give you Gil. As per the devs.
Yes, Gil.
They did not expect that players thought Gil was worthless.
I mean, I'll take it.
Again, it increased my net worth by like 31 times. Like, come on.
Wind color. Fun. How that? I do. Okay.
About 4 minutes left on the buff. This is, I'm assuming, hard lockout.
Yeah, the Nixie is dangerous, but you can do whatever.
Go to the next sea if you don't want to go to Swap Tower.
I was wondering,
Since they do it fast enough.
is there anything regarding, like, is there anything
sorry,
to
I see.
review for before we go in? Or
I don't think so. I think if anybody has questions, they need to speak up. But otherwise, it's just don't die to snowballs and
Follow the blue patterns.
Ice
of
and
the blue and
fire.
the red.
Don't die to ice and fire.
As you guys saw last time, if you have a meteor, please make sure you're on the meteor side.
if we have all of our if we have all of our tanks here, we can try to make sure that we know if we see them.
One thing I will
Got
mention
about
also,
3 minutes until the weather window, give or take.
the blue-red mechanic
Something like
hits
that.
4 times. So if you accidentally get hit by an extra one, you can correct with the 4th.
Good
Yeah,
luck
but-
remembering which is which, though.
Yeah, because you're not looking for the other color.
That's fine.
one thing I wasn't really.
Also,
Oh, go.
Bard XP buff. Don't bother with Romeo's ballad inside the instance. It's just wasting a potential buff slot.
You can use it to stun mobs, just don't apply the XP buff.
PE, you do not have time.
But it's the Oracle one.
Or you'll simply have to get lucky.
No
later.
Oracle.
Me with
You can get some
12 masteries.
TREAT.
Because the main thing I wasn't sure on, because I don't know if it was like a latency thing, was I saw that somebody had the tether, and then they pointed it not really 180, but they pointed it like it's like 150 degrees from it. And I think they eventually got to the 180 location, but I'm not sure if they made it in time. So,
It's probably just client-side stuff, because knockback is always client-side at the end of the day.
well, as in like they got knockback, and I think they ended up still at the 150 spot, but they tried to adjust the tether by the end of it. But I do not know if the tether actually resolved properly. I don't remember
think our
which side
working-
it was on.
I think our working theory is the proximity is individualized, so...
The other theory that we think is that the purple tether is lying to you, and that purple tether is not good enough. It has to be 180 to the wall.
Regardless of the case, the thing I'm trying to get at is please make sure that that tether is not a little bit tilted off to the side. Just make sure it's perfectly straight and 180 degrees away, or else that snowball may not resolve properly.
It is very important.
Do we have a unit like for rangers? Do we have a unicorn for like numbers that we could use?
The
Are we using it on
unicorn,
Delta
I would highly recommend having the unicorn for Delta. The main reason why you died, Wixel, is because I was dead, very likely. Because I had to take a wild charge from a different group. If that didn't happen, I'd likely live.
Yeah, I was just seeing if there's anything we can do, we can use, but that makes sense. Like I figured unicorn was probably used on Delta attack. Makes sense.
I think we also need more mid there, because I'm looking at the damage numbers, and some people die from being knocked back incorrectly because they take 400k, but some people die from only like 10 or 20k over, which is just not enough.
That's just healers being dead. If you look, a lot of people are like 30-40% when the knockback happens. It's just a matter of bodies. Presumably, if people are alive, then
yeah, 10k over is one person too.
Yeah, I'll likely put more stuff there as well. But yeah, if whatever mitigations that you are saving aside
like,
from Delta attack, yeah.
Any other like class, like if you're, a range or a tank, you should be putting up your 5% or 10% there, as well.
Yep.
Paladins can use wings after the knockback.
Yeah, because even with 2 of the parties being almost wiped out by the like snowball jump, we still almost cleared the enrage. So we definitely have it if people live through it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I didn't properly check also, but I have to imagine it's still true that the working theory of after you get to your knockback position, you should be ending up on the snowball. So even if you are searching your tether, 180 away from the tether approximately should be the other snowball. That should be your stack location.
Yeah. Opposite the snowball you want to get hit by.
Yep.
This weather is going to spawn in too.
It's gonna be soon.
Yeah, it should be any minute now.
Any second now.
Check your AFK timer.
I've been currently shimmy shammying.
There it is.
There we go.
Time has arrived. You are not currently.
Yeah, please
in
donate
Mill.
Cypher.
Are you here?
We need to donate Cyphers.
You need one more.
Got it.
All right, we're good.
Yippee!
Thanks. You want to talk about your meteor soak order now? Is that what
Yeah.
you're
If all of the tanks, if you are in the center and you are a tank, move to the north side of the pavilion, please. And get off your mounts. Thank you. Should be one more of us, I hope.
Do you want all the tanks or just want
All of the tanks.
Okay.
All of the tanks to the north side of the pavilion.
Because you're gonna have way more than 6.
That's fine. All of the
great.
tanks to the north side of the pavilion.
More the merrier.
Sarah is. Polo is coming. Fucking Christ. Yeah.
How many we got here? 1, 7?
I'm the extra for group 1.
Okay. So we're gonna make 2 lines here, top and bottom, just left to right, similar to what we did earlier when we were lining up for the snowballs with the 1, 2, 3 ABC. 3 tanks. Just let's get Jay first on the north one, and then let's get another tank to his right. One more tank to his right. Perfect. And then I will do first for the south one. 1 tank to my right. And 1 more tank to Para's right. And then who was the floater? Silvara?
I'm not sure.
We also have Solus up there.
Yeah.
I was supposed to be the third
Gotcha.
tower.
I see. This is fine. We'll just go with this. Yeah, hang on, we're getting there. Okay, so after snowballs, assuming we do that successfully, the boss is gonna do the dual tank buster plus party stack line cleave. Immediately after that, 2 of the bosses. Let's take a step back. Make sure we're solidly in here.
Don't wanna meet with
Okay.
that.
We know our spots now. So similar to how 2 of them turn into snowballs, 2 of them are going to turn into fireballs. And they are going to get, though, if you actually want to pull up, I think, though, that you have a VOD of it. They're going to do the ruby weapon, sort of like meteor drop footprint marker things, where there's going to be footprints coming off of the north boss and footprints coming off of the south boss. The 3 of you north are going to follow the footprints from the north boss, and the 3 of us south are going to follow the footprints from the south boss. They are going to spawn a tank tower. It's a tower that's got, the tank soak marker in it. Standing in the tower does give you a magic ball, so it's basically Valley Garmonda. If you've done Valley Garmonda Extreme, where you have to alternate stepping in and out of the tower. The order that we just saw is the order that we are going to take that tower. The rest of the party, presumably, we've only seen that with like 1 person alive, but presumably the rest of the party will be killing those fireballs for us while we are soaking them. So you just count the explosions, just 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. If you're, like the second one, you take every second and 5th and 8th, etc., or 7th, whatever. You just count.
I think I speak for a lot of people here when I say this, but what are we talking about exactly? Is this after the snowball thingy?
Yes.
What is
After
this?
snowballs.
Okay.
So do you have the
third
bot?
set of mechanics.
Okay,
It's also
I'm
more
not gonna.
speculative. I've been showing it, right?
If
Yeah,
you
yeah.
look
I'm
in
not gonna
Discord,
remember any of that.
Noah is streaming. He's streaming what is being talked about right now.
Oh,
So if you're
Yeah.
a tank, go into Discord and look at Doa's stream. He's showing the mechanic.
Okay, so you're gonna start that explanation over, like, what's going on here? 'Cause
Okay, so
I
after
don't know
snowballs,
nothing. Okay.
so after snowballs, there's going to be Tank, Buster, the big cone, plus the party lion cleave. After that,
One thing, hang on, Russ. Double check your jobs and phantom jobs before you head in.
thank you.
Double
Since we're phasing in.
So after that, it just like he does snowballs, he's going to do fireballs. You can see how the two of the ads just turned into fireballs and they flew away. One of them's going to be on the north side of the room, one is going to be on the south side of the room. When they're going to, the fireballs are going to like fly up in the air, and there's going to be little footsteps on the ground. If you look at Doa's mouse, he's like kind of pointing them out in a second. Yeah, you can see the footsteps are going through. Where the footsteps land, there's a tank tower. The tank tower does give a magic vuln, so we're just going to soak them in the 1-2-3, 1-2-3 order.
Cassius, just making sure you didn't recruit
No,
37
these-
people, right?
No.
We have a lot of.
We have a few extra bodies.
It's a good thing. But
Hopefully they can do
kind
meteors.
of.
As long as they can do meteor. Final check on your job and phantom job before you jump.
Applying knight and monk buffs at the crystal here, please.
If I'm not gonna click this, and I'll just walk over it.
We're definitely gonna have to go over that strat again, though. I'm sorry.
That's fine,
We
that's
can
fine.
go over it again later, but for now, just run to the arena when you're ready.
So to be very clear, for chemists, be careful who you're raising. I know it's kind of mean, but if it's a pug, do not raise them.
Yeah.
And if they cause a wipe, to meteors or something like that, do not raise them. Let them return. We can't stop them from coming in, but we don't have to help them.
Yeah. But we will tell them, don't fuck up meteors.
Alright, that should be everybody.
Check food really quick.
Yep, one food check, and then we will pull at 3:05 Eorzea time.
Is Eris one of ours, or that's the pub?
No, those
that's
are
one of the
pugs.
Oh wow.
Probably just
They got 5 people.
We're
Pugs,
yeah.
and we are pulling.
We're 37, so just be prepared to push. But we have at least extra bodies, hopefully.
It's fine, it's fine. Just pretend they're not here.
Yep, they're no longer here.
No.
They're crossing and out. Crossing and out. Crossing and knockback. We are on the line. This is knockback. Next up is the Tank Buster.
I'll probably rest them after we kill the boss, so at least they can get this Sanguinite.
Don't worry about it. Do not worry about it.
They don't
Next
exist.
up is Stacks. This is knockback. Be on the line. Be on the line. This is knockback. Remember where you're going. On the right, be on his right. Alright, sprint, get behind. And on the right again. Next up will be meteors. Prepare for meteors.
Try to keep calm player for the rest of the fight.
Meteors are crossing, and this is out.
stacks all the way.
That would be far.
Stacks all the way back.
I'm gonna run out of the AoE. Be on the right, on the right. And then stay behind. We're staying behind. Be on the left, on the left.
You can take that around.
Next will be ads. Remember, numbers are going across. And time mages, get ready to dispel. Numbers across. Time mages, be prepared.
Dispelled out.
Next will be the gargoyle stacks. Think about where you need to go. Remember, it's numbers, taking the gargoyles and going up. You're all going north and out. North and out. This is out. Numbers beyond your gargoyles. Holds. And in your stacks.
It'll be top right after.
On the left. This is on the left. Get behind. Everybody behind. And on the left again. Next up is meteors. Think about meteors. Meteors across. And this is knockback beyond the line. Knockback beyond the line.
There's one.
Go to the other side, Toya.
That's fine. Oh, don't be on the left one. Don't be in the left one. Don't be in the left one.
Get away from Tora.
Go away from Tora.
North, yeah.
Okay.
You guys haven't potted, make sure to do that. We are crossing and out. Tanks, make sure to provoke. This is out. Make sure tanks have threat.
Mitigate this.
Knit.
Alright, good.
Oh, okay. Good.
Got the resses?
Do not
Yeah,
raise
MS
pugs.
Raise people.
There's people that are not
MS and
pugs.
people in your party.
That's good seen as a part of this group.
Remember to refresh the buffs.
It is. Get your loot.
Anyone else need a res?
I think the rest of the party, I do not recognize
I
names.
think we're good.
2 was good.
He is good.
North, you can take the race.
Thank you, magazine.
everyone in letters join the other VC.
Numbers, please stay behind Tomo at all times.
Please don't pull the manticore early again.
If, yes. Tomo's still zoning in, I think. Everything okay there?
I'm just watching the pug get left behind.
Alright, we got
One left.
Okay.
Don't make eye contact.
Just mutter "I'm sorry" under your breath and walk away.
I'm sorry, we must leave you.
No, you gotta be more mysterious than that. It has to be like barely audible and completely unhelpful.
We're good, right? Simple?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, get ready.
This has the manticore.
Nope.
This fell. Oh, good. That works.
North, if you're relatively confident. Oh, careful on that trap.
Right.
North, if you're relatively confident, feel free to fight.
Back up.
Back up from here.
Bomb.
Good.
A big pinata.
The danger pinata.
I recommend Group 1 put the danger Dorito on Tomoko. I don't know if that was our intent.
That would be a good idea.
I was a hair's breadth from stepping in that. Nightmare.
Optimal.
Yeah, so optimal. Triangle on me this whole time.
There's a reason why I stand at the very back of the
but did you
now.
die?
Let me go in.
Yeah, in.
One's dead.
Oracle stop.
Nice.
I like how completely unreliable it is.
But when it works.
Yep. Can you stun it? Give me 3 to 15 seconds, thanks.
Tomo, you can go.
Yeah, trap around the corner.
Yeah, y'all are good to pull either of these.
Going north. Where's our instant
Alright. We have 2 samurais too.
I know.
This is just sad.
Also, not gonna lie, each time I see an AoE appear underneath me and disappears instantly, and my book clenches thinking I'm dead.
Tell me you should be good on that trap.
Yeah, y'all are good.
Hang on to that,
Holy
Jalen.
smoke.
Do not desensitize.
Alright. Careful of the manticore.
Manticore kill. Nope. Light Spear died.
Let's go.
We'll take it.
Single target.
Consolation prize.
Right to left. Right.
No chest.
Yeah, we're gonna direct crit here.
Careful.
Oh,
Instant death. Instant death.
My extremely delayed death not good enough for you?
Okay, I was at 3 stacks. That fight was gonna end soon, no matter what.
Should be good to go into the next mod pool. Zion can go to the room.
Goodbye, Cherry.
Left side, don't get silenced.
And careful of the line in front of the mobs.
Ow.
Someone... Alright, wait for sign to come back to us.
There it is. That's spicy.
Is that the big one?
That's
Yeah.
another big
Alright,
banana.
back up.
Big banana.
Behind Tomoko.
I'm good.
Okay.
Floats.
The spicy meatball.
I'm gonna get your treasure.
Are we doing treasure first?
Well,
Yeah,
we should
Good idea.
pick one or the
Somewhere
other
the orb is.
eventually.
I've
Oh,
been
let's-
doing
we're
it
all
based
getting
off of where the orb is.
It doesn't really matter. My mind just went to treasure.
Yeah, we just don't want to split the party while we pull as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same page.
Right.
Take the left-hand side for safety.
This one has the Manticore. Nice.
You don't need more.
What Manticore?
More like Manticore.
Kind of made sense.
Tell me you should be able. You should be going to that trap.
Dorito. Dorito discipline.
This guy's watching the corner.
You're peeking. Damn it, he really is peeking.
Yeah, let us know when it's safe for the party to dive in. We'll have the
Yeah,
party go into the right side.
You're good.
Okay, party in.
Alright. Careful, this has the Manticore.
Left and right.
Left side, left side. Even being outside of it, I'm still dodging left and right for safety.
Nice.
Simply can't
And
Hello. I went
avoid
up there,
that.
don't mind.
Oh, they beat us. Well,
Wow. Damn.
Wow.
Ah. Alright, don't get. Watch out for the traps down there. Watch
Yeah.
out for the traps down there, please. There it is.
There's a trip.
No, it's not Bepanada though.
So far, we've only seen them there, right?
Oh, that man died.
Oh, 7. Look at this bozo dying.
I call that in 4K.
Yeah, go, Wally, go. Activate the trap.
He said, "Okay, we got it."
Tragic.
Oh,
Yeah,
at least
well,
there
that's
was no
the
trap
trap.
there anymore.
Yeah,
It's
that's
okay.
the first time we've had a double.
Station.
Tress was on borrowed time from the trap he dodged earlier.
I dodged like 3 back to back.
You
Is
sense
there
the
anyone?
first one.
Hang on. Is there anybody that does not know where they should be going for the snowball stacks?
Well, we got 2 in party 1, floating 2, 2 and 3.
Yes, I know.
Remember
Just making
to
sure everybody's
float
comfortable
somebody?
with that.
Yeah.
I think I'm still not 100% sure. I'm with party A.
Yep, you are just soaking in for A. You are soaking the first hit from the southwest snowball.
Southwest Snowball, first hit. Got it.
I have some questions about the tank towers after the snowballs. Are we only using 3 tanks on them? On each of them, obviously.
I think we only have 7, so yeah.
We have 8
Okay.
tanks. So I
we do have 8.
So I believe like Holman already like got through 6 of the tanks. The remaining 2 tanks who are not assigned, I think just float on your side. If the tank is like dead or not in the tower for whatever reason, just take it.
What do you mean by float?
As in like
the extras.
Yeah. So
Just
as
be prepared to take the tower in case nobody else does.
Exactly. Okay.
Yeah.
One of who are the 2 spare tanks? Say
It's
your name.
Silvara and
Solus.
I'm Silvara. Solus.
Hey, Solus.
Silvara and Solus?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, Silvara, you'll just go to the south fireball. Solus, you'll go to the north fireball. If you ever see the thing's about to go off and there's not a tank in it, go in.
Additionally, if we do make it past Snowballs, there's also a combined like tank buster and party stack. So we just have to be mindful of boss positioning so that we can have space to handle those. It's not really something we've talked about, but I think it's simple enough to handle as long as we have the boss's position correctly.
Ironically, I think, tell me if this is insane, I think the easiest thing to do, because there's so much potential for like cones being the wrong way and lines sniping people, I think the easiest thing to do is aim the tank cones out and just fire the lasers like directly 180 between the other bosses.
The bosses were movable before that, so that would require you to move the bosses
Yeah,
to
that's
where they would
my
be.
contention.
Did they move? Okay,
It's
yeah.
gonna be hard to move them correctly, rather than just like putting them in a line and having the tank busters north and the stacks south.
Do they jump to a location and then they move? Because if they jump to like the triple spots and then they move, then we just don't move them.
Yeah, they do the same thing they do after the red-blue, where you have to go to a side. And then from there you can move the bosses, and that's the next thing they do.
They do delta attack before then.
Oh,
They
that's
jump
right.
to their spots, do delta attack, then they shoot they walk a little bit, stab a couple autos, and then they do the stacks and tank buster.
I'd be a little nervous of firing the stack lasers directly in between both of the...
I think that is making things more dangerous.
Sounds right.
I mean,
for instance.
I'm pretty nervous no matter what way you think about it, because
How far
you
do
gotta.
the green cones go?
They're pretty big. You gotta point them out.
Yeah.
And they're surprisingly wide, so you definitely don't want to change the angle. You gotta point them straight out. I guess we could just say parties line up
90
clockwise.
degrees is safe, right?
Yeah.
I would just
Or
try
does
to
it really
line
matter
them
if
up
it's
along
clockwise
like,
or not?
I would try to line them up along the equator of the room, and you can just take the tank busters
Yeah.
north and the parties south.
Could try
If
that.
you can line them up, then do that, yeah.
Okay, we'll try that.
And like to
Just-
an extent, if you're on the outside of that, the tank busters can aim a little to the outside as well.
Just like if you look at the bosses right now, just like they are right now, left, middle, right, just get them in the middle of the room, left, middle, right.
Are we trying to cleave
I'll
them
see
at the start?
No.
There's no cleaving.
No.
Okay, so
for now.
what you guys talking about? I got a little
There
confused.
is, after the snowballs, there is a combined tank buster and stack that we have to handle.
Okay.
So it's just a matter of spacing so that we have space to handle both the tank buster and the stack from each boss.
What are the shapes? Is it a cone and a laser again?
Yes, it's a cone as the tank buster and a laser as the stack.
Is this in
Tank Buster's
between-
out.
Is this in between of the tank buster towers and the
This is before
snowballs?
the tank buster towers, yes.
Okay.
It's just not something we've talked about before. It's minor, but potentially wipeable, so I figured we should talk about it in case we get there now.
Yeah, left, middle, right, and then point the tank cones north, and then parties
Right.
south. That works.
We'll send ready checks, remember...
Use eyes, if nothing else. Tank Buster's out. Party not at anything else.
Hi, Prague.
2's ready.
C's ready.
He is ready.
One ready.
Alright, so everybody ready? We will pull at 10:46 Eorzea time.
Check.
Pulling in about 6 seconds. Check who you're tethered to. This will be the fire and ice. Remember to check the debuffs. Check the debuffs. Does some damage. Make sure you have healing.
Are we resting with them?
Probably not.
If they have 3, I would say yes.
Rolling Delta 3. This is Delta attack. Get ready. Big mitt.
Hold your burst. Hold your burst.
Thank you. That about in 2 minutes again then.
Peace out.
Getting ready for snowballs. Remember where you're going.
Faintly fell for snowballs.
Yeah, man.
Well, last.
That's so unfortunate.
I'm so
We need recovery.
Going to wall. Help Luna. Okay. We should be good.
Ready towards the south.
Go to the south wall. Immediately go to the south wall. Okay. Nobody take a raise. Nobody take a raise.
Don't return either.
Was the
It's
snowball
my
not?
fault. I forgot about the knockback, and so
Yeah, he didn't.
ran.
Yep.
No
He
one
ran
called
for
it,
his spot,
so-
and then it knocked back. Well, I
It
mean,
was so
there's
good.
there's giant arrows in the middle.
I
of
was
the river.
paying attention to the tether, and I was like, "Oh, you got really far with that tether." Okay, I'm going really far with that tether.
That's very unfortunate.
Like everything's all fine. It's just like, oh.
Was the aside from that, was the other side good?
Oh, yeah, other side was 100% fine.
Okay.
I don't
That's
think
good.
anybody died to the stack at the end either, so it was perfect.
One people died on the C side, on the ladder side. Yeah.
To be fair,
Number
too,
side
if
still
you
had
do
a
wanna-
bump up.
If you still do want to pre-position that, I'm pretty sure it's immutable, right? The knockback.
Yeah, I probably
yes.
could have switched tether.
For chemists.
No,
For
that's
chemists. If anybody during this poll, if anybody has 2 raises, raise them. They have one. Then just leave them dead. We'll get them on the recovery. We should have enough for 2 more pulls.
Generally on people to not take raises so much as it is on the chemists.
I'm just saying to avoid the question of do we raise people if they're 2 raise them.
North, take a race when you can.
North? Is North good? No, North went AFK.
No, they're about.
There we go.
Alright.
Are we waiting on debuff timers?
Yeah, we should wait for
Yeah.
Brink. It's not too long anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, we should be able to recover 1 more, so just don't take any raises during this pull. Just try to do everything clean.
Mm-hmm.
Let's us get a little bit more practice in.
It's good that we got at least like one of the sizes perfectly clean at least.
That was extremely good up to the small mistake there at the end.
Yeah. And a pretty good pro that.
I like it. Turn around, all I see is Snowball in Death Zone. I'm like, huh.
Was the Snowball not targetable there?
Yeah, no, it was in the Death Zone. That was the only reason.
Out of range and had a stack. It was out of range and it had a stack.
The issue was that it only hit the 1 person because...
Yeah, that got yeeted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you couldn't just hit it out?
Oh, because it was outside. It was in the wall, so no one
It was
stacked with
in
it.
the death wall, and it had 1 stack. Even if we were in range, it wouldn't have done anything.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright, we should all be ready.
30.
Any questions?
We got weakness of 30.
26 seconds on 1 weakness, but...
Okay, we can give it a minute then. But yeah, that should... Any questions before we pull? I'm gonna take that as a no.
Yeah. 9 on weakness.
Alright. We'll pull...
Oh, wait. Is that a yeah for a question or for... No, just put yeah, is that a yeah for a question or... Okay, no.
Okay, I think we're good. Say when.
Do you get the timing?
We'll pull at 120 ARC a time. Remember, we're not taking any raises on this pull. We want to try to get another one. If you were at 1 stack, that is. Pulling in about 3 seconds. Remember to check your fire and ice debuffs. We are checking our debuffs and watching where they jump. Check your debuffs. Remember to heal up. And we're watching where they jump. This is towards north. That's Alpha. Next is going to be Delta attack, then the big mitts.
I'll take a few minutes. Yeah, we're holding.
He's out. And we're getting ready for snowballs. Remember which one you're taking. Remember the knockbacks.
That's crazy. That was
We're gonna need more damage on the other one, if you guys
Yep.
can.
Your best.
The
your
blast
best.
is on the
Push,
way.
Push, 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 push.
It's on the way. It's on the way.
Okay,
Good,
okay.
good, good.
Go, go.
Focus
Alright,
on
we're
next.
alive. We're
Okay,
probably
chill out, chill out,
Facing
chill out.
north
Yep.
south.
Clear,
After
clear, clear,
Dodge.
clear.
This is
Jump, jump.
jumps two towards two.
Next thing is Delta attack, by the way. You need to mid.
I would recommend tank out being this next one.
I have aggro on Phobos, please look.
Tank out
Delta now, pair.
Right, this is the stacks. Point them out.
Nice.
Good. Next will be tanks. The tank towers. Remember your order.
One tank is dead. And safe.
If you can get a raise on Luna when you can. Oh, Luna's on Alpha.
Take any damage you can for
Remember,
birthing.
number tanks north, letter tanks south.
Yeah.
Aura, you were the third one, right? Yes or no, quick, please.
Kill.
Oh, they're cones. We gotta face them out.
There you go.
Oh, we learned something new.
So the initial drop cones whatever tank is in it.
Okay.
It
Does anybody else
probably
want to
get
raise?
aggro from that.
Otherwise, I'm gonna take the raise.
Hang on, do we have a
Is it-
chemist?
Is it the tank
Target
that
J
takes it out, or is
before you
it
go to focus
the
target.
party?
Let me
Okay,
focus on
thank
this
you.
first.
Keep that clear.
Yeah,
So
please let the chemist
I'm
go.
taking my raise.
Res
I might be
J,
too
two
close.
raises still.
Go too close, so
Oh,
just
yeah, yeah.
hyper grab a.
Die fast. Die
Yeah.
fast.
Oh, sorry. I don't know. You might be too close.
I am probably too close, but I'll try to do the
If you
same
can
thing
try
I
to
did.
get to Charlie and then get to Para, then that would be ideal.
Para is raisable. Okay.
Oh, never mind.
No.
3 is
No,
Orion.
Power is not.
No,
What,
I would try to
Mars
get Jay. He's marked 3, and I believe
Where's
have
Jay? Over
he's
there.
the number
Okay.
3.
Okay.
Alright. I don't know if my targeting
That's
is
too
gonna
close.
break. Yeah, I know.
You can focus target maybe.
Oh wait, you
You're
might be
probably
fine.
fine.
That's fine.
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay, awesome.
Awesome. I got it.
All right. No idea. I just wanted to get that out of the way.
Yeah, you're good. It's good you did.
So while we're getting
anyways,
raised, those tank towers, how many cones went off of each tower? We might need more than one tank in each tower to bait the cones.
I
It
want to say
looked
at
like
least 2.
it. Doa, can you pull back the while we're recovering? Doa, can you pull back the footage?
Yeah, I just want. Is it tanks baiting the cone? That makes more sense.
Yeah,
for
it's
the
tanks.
party to bait the cone there.
No, I think of the tank cones. So like the
It's
tank, it's
a
like
tank.
Valley.
It's a tank tower.
Yeah, well,
Let's
well,
look at
whatever that mechanic, that extreme, it's the tower is based on the boss. That's not based on the fucking tank baiting it.
Yeah, you're right. It's not Valley the same, but it's the tanks are like the cones seem to be baited by the closest people to the tower, and there seem to be more than
I
one.
definitely baited one from 3
Yeah.
inside. Killed it.
It's a 10-second magic or 9-second magic roll.
You're not streaming.
Two
You thought
instances
you were
of
doing.
damage, but
Oh, I'm not really.
Yeah, you are not.
Not bad.
because we went to left side and then we came back. Nereus Res does not look very safe.
We know why I'm alive. That's why I'm confused, because I'm just alive here somewhere.
That is not. That is definitely not tank baiting it. That is a party baiting it.
No.
No.
I'm
Mine-
full dead. Don't try raising me.
No, mine, the one that I was in, there's like 2 frames in the video. It's very clearly aimed at me where I was. Yeah.
No, that is aiming west. That if it was aiming.
And I was west of the tower.
You can see your positioning here. That is not at you.
No, he's right. Yeah.
You were slightly south.
It would have aimed at Sir Wellington if it was on you.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah, I think that's true.
Let's see. The only other thing that I'll note, just looking at my own replay, is that one of the fire spreads only did 43k.
You know what?
I mean, I lived one, right?
Phonics, where we had to like bait the tank went far north to bait the firewall that was cleaving it, and then everybody else had a soak.
So can you see the second wave and see if they both go the same way as the first wave, maybe?
No.
Oh.
No one was inside of it.
No one was in there to bait.
There are
They were
there are
doing
fire
something?
spread floating texts. I don't know if fire spread is the
Yeah.
same name as the tower one.
Yeah. That's definitely a tank take and party baits with the thing. Because like one person taking it only takes 7k, which is not tank damage.
I mean, it's probably being shared, right? And this hit the entire universe, so it didn't do very much, right? Right, I took like...
Well, you
my
get a Vuln
shield.
if you can take 2. You can't take 2. That's why. it
Yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
take
I don't
it.
think the tank gets hit by it because they get a magic one as well from their own thing.
I took the North Tower by myself. The first hit of the North Tower, I get hit for width rampart plus 40%. I get hit for 40,000 from elemental impact. That is
That's the
breaking
tower.
TBM. And
Elemental impact is the tank buster component, then fire spread is something else. Go on, sorry.
12,000 from fire spread.
Yeah.
And I have an 8-second magic one.
Jay, did you get hit by 2 fire spreads or just 1?
The first time, just 1 fire spread.
Quick question.
Oh,
since
Rex?
this is actually
Oh, there's
super
multiple
sensitive. How many minutes in is this mechanic?
4.5.
Or 4,
Okay,
4
so
We have time.
you have 10. Yeah. You have 5 or so minutes to talk about this. Is what I'm saying.
But yeah, I think
Go on.
from the looks of it, I think the best thing to try is just like have tanks kind of like ahead on the curve that the towers are going, and then the party trail behind.
My perspective.
Tank should be involved anyway, so it doesn't matter where the tank is in the tower.
Unless they point their cone at other people, right? If they have a cone.
I just want to say, based on that second image, it looks like they got like 6 fire spreads. So if someone has an image from like in the center,
This is from
should-
the North Tower, as it's the VFX is starting to go up.
yeah, but you not the visual, the numbers. You have 6 numbers like popping up. Which if it's only 2 party stacks
I only have 2
I-
numbers popping up
on the second one, I thought I thought.
on the first tower, on the north first tower.
Yeah, I only think it's 1 from each.
My the cleave from the North Tower is definitely hitting the south one.
That one.
Yeah,
I
I-
hit 3 times the second time.
Oh, I'm looking at this second screen, right?
What
the one that's happening right now.
Yeah, if you
And-
look on like Doa's screen, they get hit by 1 text to fire spread on the first one, and then this second one, I don't know how many there is.
I
At least four times. That's 4 seconds.
anything
4
about
seconds.
that because that's basically just a wipe at some point.
I get hit by something else.
Well,
It's called.
I mean, if it's Final Fantasy, if there's 4 text of numbers, that means there's 4 cones happening. Just if you can know right away if someone on the first set of towers, if someone's standing in the middle and they have a screenshot, you if they have more than 2, that means that's more than 2
I'll
cones.
give you a screenshot of mine. I was in melee range of the boss and I got 2, but I can give you a screenshot.
Maybe, but at some point we need to pull the boss again.
Yeah,
we're thinking.
Well, we have
So-
3. You have 3 minutes. You have saved 3 minutes, and we're not getting another pull aside from this. So.
I was hit by 5 hits of fire spread. So
First one?
It's probably 3 and 3.
3-3, 4-4, something like this, right? I think.
But we don't know who it goes on is the problem. So for now, what I want to do is just when you look at the arrows on the ground, tanks try to be ahead of the arrow in the tower, party trail behind. We'll see what happens. We need to
think
pull
tanks
right
need
now.
to face it outside the arena.
I agree. I think the tank should point an imaginary cone outward.
Can't we do both things
We
and
don't
point it
know if
out
it's
and
on
follow
tank.
the
the
arrows?
problem. We are pulling.
Well, I am positive
Hang on.
from
Shut
the-
up. Shut up. We're pulling at 5:50. Eorz's your time. We do not have time.
Roger.
I'm positive from the tower I took that it's pointed at the tank that takes it.
Okay,
Tanks-
try to point it
tanks
away.
pointed out.
And we are pulling.
Be able to see it more clearly at this pull anyway, so that's good.
Yep, just try to focus on getting practice on earlier stuff.
We will need somebody for Party B, as Paula is not here.
How many are you missing? Only one?
Just one.
Sly, you're reflexing into B, correct?
We'll
Yeah,
be needing
it'll
a
be-
tank on B, not necessarily anyone. Or a samurai.
I can samurai and
While he was tanking B since he got tagged with it.
Okay.
Okay. You ready to check your debuffs? We are checking debuffs. Remember to heal up. We are watching where they're jumping. We're going towards yellow. And next up is Delta attack.
Hold burst, hold burst, hold burst. Route 2 is short 1 DPS for snowballs.
Number we are going for snowballs.
Mid.
Oh, that again. Tragic.
Press me around. South.
There's a stack on it, so
Same thing happened.
No, whoops.
Oh, it's Ivy.
Yep.
07.
A valiant effort.
Jeff, you can respawn.
It's what it is.
That's it.
You didn't realize.
Well, I got Brug. That's the important thing.
Um,
Yeah, sorry, but I know everybody is blind group. We love to cook, but we have to be cognizant of instance timers.
yeah, for sure.
Yep.
One thing before anybody departs, I was wondering, in regards to the debuffs at the beginning, who is on what? Because people are getting their debuffs like they're still switching bosses, but theoretically they shouldn't have to, right?
We're not. you can't divide 4 parties amongst 3 bosses.
Yeah, it's going to give some priority to whoever start, but it's going to... I think it's based on either whoever gets hit by decisive attack at the start first, but if that's not an even number, it'll start stealing people.
Exactly. So could we divide the people at the start instead of needing to...
More evenly?
Yeah,
Probably.
just at the start. Because one thing is, for example, on the first poll, I forgot which poll it was, but I think it might have been the previous instance. Noelia got a tank buster, but they got the tank buster from the boss that they were hitting, but they were assigned a debuff from the other one. So then they had to play this awkward dance of, okay, I have to take the tank buster and then I have to swap over to the other one, which is like incredibly awkward.
It would be...
It's limited to a degree by how many people even show up. Like, we can try, but there are limitations.
Yeah, I don't think
In
it's
that last poll, we were missing
Okay.
tanks, and that's why.
It just, I think it's just like if that happens, tank the buster, then go to your right guy.
Okay,
Like
if that's on, okay.
it's not, yeah, it's just as
Yeah.
it is.
The only thing you can really do is if someone's aware enough is because there's multiple tanks on a boss, is to provoke it and then have the other guy move over in time. But that's like not something that should be
Well,
too hard.
I mean, the alternative thing that you could do, right, is what's it called? You have the fake light parties that Cassius like set up, right? But
You cannot. If we're an even number. We can't. The number we have, we cannot split it evenly. So it'll always
Well,
be a
we can
remainder.
split it semi-evenly, right? We have the option of distributing people so that we have 6 groups where there is only one person different in each one. And that would, at least for this specific instance, that would at least minimize the risk that somebody gets forced onto the boss. If not completely eliminate it, if we allocate people. Like, for just as a hypothetical example, like if we put 6 or 7 people in every group, or rather, I guess it's 5 or 6.
You just, I mean, that still doesn't work because it needs to be. You need to split it into 3. So you need to put.
So you put 6 in ABC, you put 5 in 1, 2.
Yeah,
3.
but
you
I
put
mean,
A1 on one boss, B2 on another boss.
It's
B3
such
on
a
another.
small amount of time of the fight, and it's so inconsequential. You just take party 4 and you just say, you 2 are on this guy, you 2 are on that guy, you 3 are on that one, or 3, 3, and 2, and you just get hit by those decisive attacks.
It might simplify other mechanics too, but it's something for people to consider.
I mean, trying to break what we have up into 6 parties to force to create a to me sounds like a overkill solution for what is ultimately
It's
as
not a
of
bad
right
idea, though.
now a mild inconvenience.
No. He has the right idea. So here's the actual correction. You just have to look at when we're towards those last pulls where we're missing bodies, and we make sure that those missing teams have that extra person. In that case, it's actually beneficial because it'll offset the difference, like you said.
like I guess the thing that I'm wondering about is that Cassius already set up a roster that is both, what's it called? One half the mechanic is to keep us functionally in like full party so that we don't lose out on like DPS and buffs and whatnot. And then the second half of it is that for mechanical purposes, like we could function as a 6-party group, not as a real 6-party group though. I'm pretty sure that was the point, so we might as well take advantage.
Yes.
I want to know what solution we're trying to solve here.
So there was a tank missing from one of the teams, and as a result of that, someone had to play yo-yo. He had to run to one boss and then run back over to another one, and that was a nightmare. So you just have to be able to
It's
compensate.
an unfortunate situation, but it's not predictable to some degree unless we have a number that is evenly divisible by 3.
It's better to have.
Because the
a
problem
hard
is we have
test.
32. Somebody is going to be, at least 2 people are going to be where they shouldn't be.
Right.
Maybe
So
better to have a hard task for one person than to.
Yes, we
split up
can
every
assign
team.
beforehand.
Yeah, I'm just I just agree with Rusa. Like it just doesn't matter. Like you get a tether, go to the thing you're tethered to. If a tank has to tank something, it is what it is. Like it's inconsequential. Like you said, it's such a small mechanic.
I just when I saw I got a bunch of them have to move over, I just planted and made sure and just everyone else move away from me because I would.
Okay.
The bigger things are like what we died to last time. Like somebody, like we added an invulnerable ball again, so we're struggling with the knockback or something. Like I don't even know. Like that's a straight party wipe. We have to address that.
I'm pretty sure it was, but I'm not 100% sure. The snowball that landed on the number snowball, the tether was stretched, right?
Yes, the guy went to his spot before the knockback happened, and then I didn't see.
Which is fine if they arm's length, but they did.
Yes.
It did the same thing.
No, the only reason why I say this is because I got hit for 280,000 damage, and I don't know if that was because I was not at the wall or if the tether wasn't stretched.
Were you on the side that the snowball went into the wall?
I would need to check stream. We'll go check VOD.
Because if you were on that side, it's possible that you were just close enough to the wall and you got clipped by it hitting the outside, and then not enough people also did.
Yeah, that's another issue with that one.
I mean, if the snowball's in the wall, then there's just like no point in analyzing anything. It's fucked.
Yeah.
Because the pull before.
Well, it is good to know for the people that aren't the tether to make sure they're like close enough to the wall.
Yes,
but if you're getting clipped by the snowball in the wall, then you're probably close enough to the wall.
Yeah, so we did look at logs last week, and it looks like that in addition to the tether being stretched, you also need to be at the wall.
Yeah, individually.
Which is very
you need to be
weird,
far enough away.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Were you on
that's like.
I was on the side with the snowball that was second killed. Wait, no.
Oh, this was the pull before.
Oh, this
or
must
not
have
the
been
last
the. Wait. Hey, no, this was the pull right before.
You're talking about pull 4.
Oh no! Oh, sorry. I'm opposite of the snowball at the wall. I didn't see the snowball at the wall. That's my bad.
Yeah. No, the snowball. I saw the snowball at the wall, but it was too late. Like I saw the tether, and by the time my brain registered, like that's a purple tether, and then my mind went, I really hope that guy hit arm's length, and they did not, and we died.
Okay.
Because if you see a purple tether before the knockback goes off, that means that they are already at the wall.
So the first fire cleave.
Oh, and before I forget yet again, if anybody still needs a link shell invite, I put up a private PF under Trials Roulette. Password is 000.
Okay. I'll come out and get it.
I have my VOD, the first one, and I was looking at it, and on the very first tower, I get hit by at least 3 fire spreads. So it's not a party sack. It is a baited.
Yeah, I got hit by 4 things.
So looking at it on the very first one, at least in the log, Gerbil is registering getting hit by 4. Doa is registering getting hit by 3, but he probably just got YOLO smoked, and the last one didn't count.
I mean, you actually got the second round.
No, I'm talking about the first one right now.
First what?
The first round. Fire.
I got one thing in the first round. I just lived.
Yeah.
That last pull is just extremely unfortunate because if we could have gotten back there, we could have gotten so much more info. Is the issue?
It happens. I mean, it's similar to the gargoyles. It's just the proc play.
Yeah.
You practice on things before. That's all.
I have actually some friends that are organizing their own non-blind group. They're like using guides and stuff, and they're at Snowball Prog. So
I'd imagine it's a pretty big wall for people.
This looks like a big pug killer. Like one person in 48 can wipe the whole group.
I
But so-
I honestly think the safest thing for the fire spreads is to just say fuck your DPS uptime, and we do both nearest and like roll stacks. So like DPS tank.
Yeah,
rolls,
if it's
with
3
one
out of
person from each role designated to be the closest, and everybody else just giving it space.
Yeah, if it's 3 out of the tower, yeah, I feel like it might be roll stacks.
Because we'll get really good information if it just instantly hits the 3 closest people every time.
That definitely, from like running the other stuff too, like in Bosja and Eureka and stuff, like the one thing I've learned is it's just like if there's ever like F DPS uptime and do the mechanics, it's this stuff. Like we have to be doing extremely bad to hit the enrages on these bosses.
Doubly
we
so
should
because
definitely-
we're just trying to figure out what it actually does right now.
Yeah, but I guarantee, like, if people are worried, like, they should not worry about losing uptime. It doesn't.
These-
Like, yeah, go for it.
These raids are not about DPS. Like, there is zero way for them to tune these to be tight DPS checks, while also giving everyone in the raid, like, hilarious, like, 50% damage increases through masteries and gear. The DPS check isn't real.
I don't want to hear any party member. I don't want to hear anybody complaining about uptime. Like, dude, I'm a freaking monk. I'm 6-side starring and running out with nothing half the time, and it's fine. Like, it's fine.
and also, like, the reality is DPS may become relevant at some point, but until it does, then you just don't. Yeah, you just don't.
I mean, also, most of the damage comes from Phantom Job. So if you're not a DPS Phantom Job, you actually do no damage compared to someone who actually has a DPS Phantom Job.
Yeah, and then my point was like DPS. Like there are DPS checks, but the only way we hit them is if people are dying. So like if people lose uptime to do the mechanics right and nobody's dying, I guarantee we hit all DPS checks, no issues. Like the only way we're losing the DPS checks is if a lot of people are dying. If we're losing half
You
our
have
party
to-
on a mechanic, we might hit it. Yeah.
You simply have to have half the entire raid just not pressing buttons for enrages to ever be an issue.
I was gonna say, as a funny example, look at the first boss. We had 8 people or so just on the floor from second one from the raid wide.
Yeah.
And like at that point,
I'm pretty sure it's gonna scale up.
Well, no, that's what I'm getting at. Is that
well, that was scaled up, right?
Yeah, that was the scaled up.
As you further go, as the farther. The
Oh, I
further
see what you
bosses
mean.
are
Yeah,
tighter
yeah,
DPS
I see what you
checks.
mean.
Not as if the final boss is as hard as. I mean, I don't know how the other
But
one
at
are.
least from what Sly was saying, the second boss has about the same health as the same combined health as the first.
Yeah,
So,
that's
maybe it
right.
gets a little bit harder, but I can't imagine it'll be more than like a few percent more.
Well, you also have a lot easier uptime on the first boss compared to the second boss.
Yeah, mechanic. The fact that
To a
mechanics can
degree,
mess with
but
your
there are
uptime.
also going to be points where if we need to get the extra damage, we can just cleave on the first boss, which is enormous.
It's entirely possible that this is also a longer boss. Like, sure, we might be missing a minute of uptime based on mechanics, but it's possible the fight is just a minute longer.
Yeah, Wixel, you are capped on link shells, my friend.
Oh well, I mean, it's gonna be Crossworld, right?
Uh,
I will.
yeah, Crossworld.
Delete one of those.
Yeah,
Do
it
I
is
have-
very possible that this could be like a 7-minute fight instead of 6.5, which just gives you a little bit more leeway.
Yeah, I opened one up. You can go ahead and invite me. It's just one with me and my friend. Let's see.
Fights in DRS did slowly get longer and longer, so it would make sense.
It would track.
Yeah, but all the DRS fights were like not like even the freaking solo fight. Like I never saw the enrage when I did the duel in DRS.
Yeah, the only time my group saw Enrage in DRS was when we were just progging and people were dead. Or were, seeing something for the first time, so.
Sure. Yeah, that's true.
And I mean, by the end of, we did all of our farm before Zadnor came out. By the end of our farming, I think we were killing Queen by like before the third trio phase even came out, like just after second chess.
Yeah. For us, I mean, it depended for like DRS, right? Because like if the solo duelists failed their fight, it just took longer. But if they didn't fail their fight and they got the 300% damage boost, it didn't take as long.
I think it was just 100. I mean, what my group
Was
did.
100?
What my group
no,
did was we made a party of. We just made a super stacked, like, 1 tank, 1 heal, 6 DPS buff comp party for that person, and they just blasted.
Yeah, the only thing I'm really worried about with Dead Stars is what happens if one of them dies first. Like, do they auto enrage if we don't kill them all near the same time? That's the only thing I can see that potentially kills us with like enrage.
I'm willing to bet they just go to point 1 and sit there until you equalize them. And I only say that because, or until you get all of them to point 1, because, I mean, when the 3 of them combine into 1, I guess if you kill them during that phase, they just die. Because their health bars do funny things.
The 3 of them combined into 1. I didn't see them doing that.
So like when they don't combine into one guy. I mean, their health bars equalize, right? Like
Yeah,
the damage you.
The ones at
like
30,
the-
they become above 40.
Like yeah. So when they both go into like the snowballs, right? The middle guy, we keep wailing on him, but when the other twos come out of the snowballs, the middle guy gets some health back, and then the other 2 drop down.
Oh, I didn't notice that happens. Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, they rebalance their health after every time they come back.
So presumably, if you get to a point where, you know, it's just the middle guy left and he's at point 1, I can't imagine it just hard enrages and kills you. Like, I expect that it probably just...
No, I was just thinking.
Probably just sits there waiting for you to finish the mechanic, which is interesting because now I'm starting to metagame it, and I'm thinking, because the boss certainly looks, assuming everyone's alive and blasting, the boss certainly looks killable range after the fireballs. So it does make me wonder if they don't do anything anymore, if like you're done with the fireballs. I mean, if they were to combine into balls again, you've got snow, fire, and what would the last one be? Lightning? Earth? Wind?
Poison.
What would we get?
It's more like poison.
Oh, poison. Yeah, it could be poison. I guess poison would be like wind element.
Yeah, if they're combining. Because they've all done one so far, right?
I mean, because like, so one of they do the 3 body problem, and 2 of them turn into snowballs, and they do 3 body problem, 2 of them turn into fireballs.
Well,
Or
they
no,
did
I guess
no,
there's
the
the
paint
slime.
one. The paint
There's
one.
the slime.
Yeah.
The cast names, I think.
They've each done one mechanic based on the fight so far.
The cast
Maybe all 3 of them turn into something then.
The cast names of the green one, I think, was like noxious stuff and stuff, right? So it's like it's poison element, whatever you would consider.
Yeah, that makes
I
sense.
could see them doing a combined thing at the end, and then you just DPS down a singular boss.
To be fair, their combined attack is delta attack. But
Well, no, but like
I know what you mean.
Yeah, the way to solve the weird 0.1% weirdness is, yeah, they could all just merge into a big goblin dude.
Yeah, the only thing is, that's what I was saying, is just like if they don't do that, then I could see maybe we need to distribute like our damage a little bit more. So that's the only thing I was worried about, is like if one of them dies early,
They
then the other 2 start
balance their
enraging.
HP on like delta attacks or something.
Yeah, but I mean, the main thing is like, if you metagame it, they're not really giving you much agency to balance their health, so therefore, like there's no way they're gonna make it a mechanic unless it's the
could be
focus
they
of the
start
very
in
last
rage,
part.
But I think it'll be pretty generous.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be a fucking like 5 seconds. You gotta kill all 3 or some bullshit
Yeah,
like that.
I've looked at like 4
It's gonna
POVs
be, like,
for the
30
fire
seconds.
sprout. I looked at the cast. I think it's two, like, 120-degree cones on the two closest people.
Does that include
That's what I.
in your vision?
The tank has to be the closest, yeah.
It's just weird because it is a lot of damage, right? Because it looks like you get the magic bone like it counts, right? So you have to like tank the magic bone spread. Yeah, like you survived it, right?
Yeah, it was.
But it did a lot to you, right? Because our tank
Yeah,
did not
but I
survive
mean,
with
the
less.
knights.
True.
It
yeah,
feels like busters are balanced for you to have knight, or sync
wouldn't know.
literally every button.
I don't know the experience. If that's your experience, then I believe you.
I lived through the tower. I died to
The spread, right? You took a spread and it like overkilled you, but the other tank managed to live one spread, so it feels like it should be possible.
No, no, wrong pull. Hang on.
I do think it is a 3-tank rotation for the one to follow.
How much time do you have after the?
I have 8 seconds after it hits, and there's like 3 or 4 seconds in between.